With all these breaks, you'd expect the PSRLA Grand National drivers to have taken it a little bit easy. Well, today you would expect they've done taken it too easily because the menu today serves one big wildcard track. And if the truck race is anything to go by, this plate might be raw or rotten for everybody sitting on the inside line of the starting grid. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round 17 of the 2024 PSRLA Grand National Series. Welcome to the FirstTennessee 250 at Nashville Superspeedway. Hello everybody, my name is Alex Nasvhille. Welcome to Lebanon, Tennessee, not Nashville, Tennessee. I mean, Lebanon is 32 miles away from Nashville, 51 kilometers for us measuring peasants, which is a lot. We actually do have a lot of European drivers in the PSRLA. But yeah, this, as we said in the intro, this is one big wildcard track because for a couple of reasons. Number one, we're racing on concrete, so yeah, all the shenanigans that usually happen when racing on concrete are going to be here as well. Two, this is widely different from the usual breed of concrete tracks that we race at, being Dover, Bristol, and Martinsville. Because this is actually more similar to a 1.5 mile oval, even though I'm pretty sure this is like 1.3, around the same distance as Darlington. And 3, well, if you go by what the truck race was, the inside line is so useless, you might as well just cut the truck in half and demolish the inside line because it's that useless. I mean, if you were on the inside line, you were guaranteed to lose a spot. But this is the Grand National Series, so, and as we called it, as I'm pretty sure everybody knows about this point, this is the series that defies expectations, so maybe we could see some insight on overtakes on the inside line. As is quickly becoming tradition for tracks on concrete, today I am not alone. Yes, for the first time since Dover, I am actually having someone else alongside me in the booth today. And you may think, it's gotta be Herjo, right? I mean, you're pretty much the second commentator for a majority of the cup races, so it's gotta be him, right? Well, it's not. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to current Cup driver for Duranian Racing in the 41 Ford Mustang sponsored the Bang Energy Ford Mustang. I think I got the name right, the team right. And now former truck driver, Jeffrey Finguy. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, honestly. I'm just honestly excited here to be here in the Nashville Superspeedway, seeing these crop of drivers trying to fight their way through here in this like 1.3 mile oval. It is a concrete oval. It is going to be a bit tricky on the inside line. I am excited just to be in the booth, scoping out how things go.
So the first thing that I want to ask you immediately is, how is different going from a cup car to a truck? I mean, the whiplash has got to be pretty big, right?
Yeah, especially considering the very different complications of being in the cup car compared to a truck. And honestly, being a rookie in the Cup Series, that is kind of very, very different very different style of racing too. You gotta like prepare yourself for. And honestly, it might have not gotten a bit well at some points, but I feel like at the end of it, I got a hang of it. But I would honestly rather prefer getting back in my Cup car, in all honesty.
And I don't think anyone really blames you for that one. But so Nashville Superspeedway, and I mean we already said a majority of the difficulties in here on the track, both by myself and also by some insight on Jeffrey here. So I guess it's a good time to show you the championship standings. And even with all the breaks, the situation still hasn't changed at the top of the rankings, with Genius D'Amelio still leading. Only 12 points behind is Brandon Rogers. Then is Carlos Rex, Michael Sherman, Brandon Rogers, who actually had a very, very amazing race last time out. Then we got Carlos Rex in third. Then we got Michael Sheeran, Cody Goforth, Brandon Beal, Quinton Moore, Wackrell, Justin Paris, and Bernardo de Oliveira rounding out the top 10. So we have 45 laps here on the itinerary. So, oh wait, actually, I almost forgot. Now, as we said back at the Montreal race, Christian Russell was first removed from the seat at the Drew Webb Racing Enterprises, Drew Webb's team, and then he got banned after exposing himself pretty blatantly in the comment section of that race. And last time out, it was Danny Johnson replacing him in the 99 car. Well, I forgot to mention there that we are actually having two drivers in that 99 car. One is Danny Johnson, and the other is going to be the driver on pole position today. Yeah, I know it's actually really surprising. Denis Kudryashov. Basically, Kudryashov will be taking over the 99 car for races that Johnson is not there. So, yeah, I guess we could call the 99. I guess we could call the 99 car as a trouble seat alongside the 49 and the 54 car.
Yeah, that 99 car has a bit of an interesting, well, let's just say history so far with what's transpired, and hopefully for this rookie, I'm hoping they will actually do well. But unfortunately, getting the pole here is as good as getting a very, very bad break. But I'm hoping the 99 would get to the outside line very, very quickly.
You're going to see very soon just how rookies and part-timers fare in this series. Outside of that, guess what, folks? It's time for racing. And as the cars roll onto the track, let's take a look at the qualifying results. And as we said, Denis Kudryashov will lead them to the green flag. Alongside him is Justin Perez. Then we have Brandon Rogers, Cody Goforth, Dylan Weir, Jacob Miller, Elise Hernandez, Zachary Taylor, the championship leader Junior D'Amelio in 9th, and Kid and Chris rounds out the top 10. Now, this is a question I don't usually do for obvious reasons, but Jeffrey, who do you think is going to win this?
I'm going to be honest with you. I have a very striking feeling that it might actually be the guy rolling off in the second place. I know that's not the smart thing to do, but I just have a feeling that car number 43 might take it home.
So Justin Paris is your prediction. All right then. So the pace car is going to roll into the pit. There we go, rolls into the pits. Kudryashov and Paris are going to lead us to the green flag, into the Geico restart zone, and green flag is in the air. We're away at Nashville.
Rocking off into turns number 1 and 2, almost there for a peak for 3 wide there for a moment, but that settled down immediately as the leaders head to the backstretch.
And it looks like Kudryashov is also going to lose second place away from Cody Goforth, and maybe also third place away from Rogers. It's going to be 7. They're going to be 3 wide at the exit of turn 3. And looks like, actually, no, he's not going to lose the position to Rogers, but he's going to lose it to Miller. And Miller's going to try on the inside of Goforth, but again, this is not going to be there. It's going to be that useful. There goes Taylor on the outside of Kudryashov. And there goes, and also Chris might also take advantage out of that as Taylor goes on the inside of Miller, and he's going to take third place away from the 23 car.
After picking up here early as we are in the beginning stages of the event, mostly these drivers are jockeying for position, but as we've said before, the high line here is the thermal way around here. I'm not sure if most of these guys and girls are just stuck on the bottom just because they're just pinned down there. We have almost 3 wide right behind that.
This is some crazy stuff right there. There goes Hernandez on the inside of Chris, but on the backstretch, maybe he's actually gonna make it stick at the end, turn 3 at least it looks like, but nope, it's not going to happen. Side by side between Lineback and Kudryashov. Kudryashov is dropping down like a rock. There goes Langland on the inside of de Oliveira. Also side by side with Rogers and Hernandez, and looks like Hernandez is going to keep it. Yes, as Lineback is going to keep it with Kurashov. In the meantime, let's go back up front, and looks like Paris is pulling away. Cody Goforth is in second. And there goes Rogers on a timid move on the inside of Miller, but again, it's not going to happen right now. It's going to happen. So yeah, 5 laps in, and the situation pretty much is hasn't changed all that much, really.
Not really right now. It's more of like a quiet storm about the brew, as it is just the early stages of the race. We know the drivers are smart here, so they're not going to try to wreck anything immediately at the start.
Anytime you saw Quinton Moore trying on a timid move on Miller right there, side by side yet again with Chris and Hernandez. Chris is definitely going to keep the place easily. And I mean, ooh, okay. Miller is glued to the rear of the 7 car right there. Actually, it looks like Taylor's going to put a bit of a safety gap at the exit of 2 and into the backstretch. You can put a blanket on these 3 cars. But again, the inside line does not work. Also, I think there was a side-by-side between De Oliveira and Hernandez, and looks like De Oliveira is actually going to take the place, and he's definitely going to take the place. Rogers tried for a move on De Oliveira, but again, actually, I don't think we've ever seen in the truck race. We haven't seen any overtakes on the middle line. Come to think of it. I'm pretty sure we've never seen it.
Now that you say that, yeah, I don't think the trucks ever got to the middle of the apex of the turns. That is something to note here, as these are different cars compared to the trucks.
In the meantime, Paris keeps leading. He has led virtually every single lap except for the first one, I want to say. And there goes Benny Moore running up the rear of the field right now. And yeah, the situation is pretty much stable. There goes Quinton Moore on the inside, on the outside, should I say, more of Miller, and Miller is going to lose the position, I want to say. Yes, and maybe Chris and Lineback can actually take advantage out of that. Let's see what's going to happen. There's De Oliveira still fighting with Rogers. De Oliveira is going to keep the position, as is Langland on the outside of Hernandez. In fact, there goes Miller, has really lost it to Chris. Might lose it to Lineback. And they're still side by side. It's gonna be just a matter of seconds. And there goes Jeff Lineback past the 23 car. And yeah, actually, let's see if there are any other battles in the rear. There's Ryan Little on the inside. He's going to pass Ty Dent, and looks like he's gonna have an attack on Hobbs. In fact, he just clears the 88 car. There goes D'Amelio down, and I want to say he's in 20th place. Not a very good position to be in, considering that his nearest championship rival is right there at the top positions.
Yeah, that's gotta like get at your crawl a little bit. You need to hurry up a little bit more, but it is still early in this race. A lot of things could happen.
In the meantime, we got lap number 11. There goes Taylor on the inside of Quinton Moore. He's going to make short notice of the Fireworks King car, and that should put Taylor back to third place, I want to say. I've also been third place, apparently. There goes Lineback. Ooh. There was a free wide move right there. There was a free wide at the entrance of 1. And Lineback is going to be the biggest loser of that one. He's going to lose the position to both Chris and Miller. But yeah.
I'm not sure what happened to the 20 there. Maybe they probably got loose heading into turns 1 and 2. That's probably what happened.
I honestly have no idea. I mean, this track is weird as hell. But regardless, side by side between Rogers and De Oliveira. I mean, right now Rogers is probably not gonna care about all that much, considering that D'Amelio is so down the order. But actually, I think with this race, I think he's going to take the lead of the championship finally. Or if he's not going to, he's probably going to be very, very close to it. In the meantime, the leading duo are pulling away from the rest of the field. They're almost 1.1 second is the this is between Justin Perez and Cody Goforth. But we forgot to mention one important thing. I mean, sure, the inside line might not work, but pit stops are a thing. And considering what happened with John Jazz in the truck race, they could be the turning point of the race.
Absolutely, it could be almost a equalizer or an advantage or disadvantage of how late or early you take your stop.
And actually, if I mean, we're nowhere. I'm pretty sure I want to say we're nowhere near the end of the pit window, but we're getting somewhat near. In the meantime, there goes Miller on the inside of Chris. Miller looks, and Miller is definitely going to take the place, and Lineback is going to fancy a move himself. There goes Miller past the 96 car. It's just a matter of time that Lineback is going to do the exact same thing. Ooh!
Oh, those horses at 3 wide there. Goodness me.
That was a good attempt by Lineback to make it 3 wide, but it's not going to happen. Apparently, the middle line doesn't work there, and it doesn't work in this track either. And looks like Miller is not going to make it happen with the 7 car. And yeah, this has been pretty interesting. There's actually Rogers and De Oliveira are still battling for 8th place in this stand. There goes Langland actually, and Lang actually no, never mind. Rogers gonna put a bit of a safety gap, but it looked like Langland might have taken away 9th place away from Rogers, and I mean that still probably wouldn't have mattered all that much in terms of the championship considered. Again, D'Amelio. Actually, where is D'Amelio? There's Hernandez on the inside of Heller, and also there we go. Carlos Rex on the inside of Kudryashov. There goes Paris past the 5 car, and Rex is going to overtake the pole sitter, and so is Racer. There's D'Amelio battling with Marinacci for what should be 19th place. There goes Kudryashov, and yeah, not a very good race to debut for the first time here, eh, Jeffrey?
Yeah, unfortunately for them, getting, of course, pole position, that's already not good. As we are nearing halfway here, I'm hopeful that the 99 crew would do something on pit stop, maybe take that gamble of an early pit stop or something.
And even if it's not going to work out, I mean, Kudryashov has plenty more opportunities to make his mark, because Johnson is still a truck driver, and we still have plenty. And Johnson, actually, I look at the calendar, and Kudryashov, amazingly enough, has more races than there goes. Oh my God! Ooh!
There's more damage in between. Austin's out immediately. There's 1 car on their lid.
Oh my God. Oh dear Lord. That was... Oh my God. So Marinacci is out immediately. You saw damage. Messi has damage to the 16 car. You saw there is also damage on Ty Dan. There was also damage on Sheeran's car. I have no idea if it's terminal as well as that. But yeah, actually, no, it's not terminal, but yeah, the front is completely smashed in. Wow, that was... We definitely have to check the replay, because that was nuts.
Oh, absolutely. We might need to take a look at this.
And actually, is Paris to come pulled into the pits? Yeah. Oh dear. That was nuts. Oh my God. In the meantime, Perez is going to pull into the pits. There's many more, and Lopez and Racer also in the pits. There's Dan. There's gonna spend a lot of time in that car. Ooh, that was close.
Oh, close there.
That was close, but not close enough, but not too close. No, okay then.
Oh, contact!
Uh, so pitch shenanigans hit even at even at Nashville. This is not the first time something like this has happened, but yeah, that's yeah. Oh dear lord. So we're actually going to wait to see who's going to. Actually, no. Let's see which car is going to take the. Okay, more drivers are pulling into the pits. Now Markle is the first car on track, and behind them is Caleb Hobbs. But of course, we have no idea if he's actually going to be the leader of the race. I'm going to say no. But in the meantime, as we wait for an update on the ticker, let's take a look to see what caused the first caution of the night. First caution of the night, we are looking at Nia Marinacci. And there goes Heller trying to pull into the pits, but I guess he didn't see Marinacci coming. And Heller is going to go into the pit. There's going to be a big smash. Marinacci is going to smash into the barriers. And also Messi is going to smash, trying to avoid the wreck. Ooh. Dylan Weir also is going to hit the rear of the 49 car. There goes Sheeran, who has found himself with Heller on the right on his path. That's going to send the 5 car into a barrel roll. In the meantime, you can see there's a jam at the entrance of pit road, and also Dan suffered damage to his car, and there goes Marinacci out of the race. And that was a big one.
A very, very unfortunate situation. I am not sure exactly what the 5 was thinking, if there was an immediate issue with the car or not, but that was a very, very risky move to even attempt. As we see here, the number 5 trying to dive down into the pit road, collecting the number 40.
That number 49, Marinacci. Ooh.
Hard hit still with the wall with the Marinacci and the 5 flipping over.
That was actually what, one of the biggest crashes that we've had this entire season. I want to say. I'm pretty sure we had much bigger crashes, but wow, that was a big one. That was a very big one. And with that,
the driver you do not want to see that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it is a very unfortunate situation, but hopefully, drivers are okay and heading to the Infield Fair Center.
Yeah, we all hope so too. And with that, let's go back trackside. And we're back here for round 17 of the 2024 PSRLA Grand National Series, the FirstTennessee 250 here at Nashville Superspeedway. We're coming out of the caution, and the top 10 is Justin Perez, then is Kurashov, then is Cody Goforth, then is Zachary Taylor, then is the 96 of Kid and Chris, and then is Bernardo Oliveira, Brendan Rogers, Kyle Langland, the 22 of Wyatt Quayle, and the 39 of Elias Hernandez. So, actually, let me check the lap cars. Okay, okay, plenty of lap cars, but that's because of pit shenanigans. They're gonna be side by side for the restart. And this time Kurashov has the better line, so let's see what's going to happen. The pace car is going to pull into the pits. They're going to cross the Geico restart zone, and back on the green we are. And there goes Kurashov with a good jump on the inside, is going to take the lead of the race, and yeah, apparently we have only 2 drivers on the lead lap because of pit stop shenanigans.
Well, make that 3 now because the pit stop shenanigans. If the 43 is staying pinned underneath, a lot of these guys are probably going to get their lap back.
And there goes you saw Taylor try to get his lap back. There goes Perez on the outside on the inside of Bernardo Oliveira. The Oliveira is going to take the place. Maybe Langland and Hernandez are going to take it. Lap number 25, and okay, 4 cars actually managed to unlap themselves. Ooh, okay there.
Oh.
Hernandez almost swiped Perez out away. I mean, somebody should tell Hernandez that he's not the leader. Then he's not the guy you have to overtake to get your lap back. But in the meantime, more side-by-side action. Ooh, there goes Rex. But again, actually, those are teammates. Teammates at Able Motorsports. There goes Perez defending the position. I mean, technically not defending the position. He's a lap car. But in the meantime, oh boy. There goes Carrillo. More drivers into the pits. That's Outlaw Lopez again. And who was the other guy? I completely missed it. Where is it? Oh, it's just these 2 guys. Okay. There goes Khrushchev, and he's definitely going to lead, I want to say. No, actually, no. Perez is still the leader. Perez is still the leader of the race. Okay. So, never mind. Forget everything I said. Perez is the guy you want to overtake to get your lap back. That's not gonna be it's not gonna be easy. And yeah, this is quite the interesting situation.
Very quite an interesting situation, considering what happened with pit stops. I believe under yellow, I believe the 43 kind of got a freebie on the pit stop, trapping, I think, everyone to lap down.
Yeah,
if I'm getting that right.
I'm pretty sure Perez. Yeah, I'm pretty sure just that's exactly what happened. Actually, a couple of guys were pitting when the yellow flag came out, and yeah, pretty much they were trapped a lap down by Perez. So for this purposes, that was an amazing lucky break for Perez, and in a twisted way, shall we say. In the meantime, there goes Goforth on the inside of Beal, but Goforth is too far away. I mean, yeah, sure, the outside line works, but you still need to be close to make the overtake. There goes Goforth for 8th place essentially, and actually, let me check. Where is D'Amelio? Should be okay. It's 11th, so I actually considering that Rogers is in 6th. That ironically, that might be exactly what D'Amelio needed to keep the championship lead.
Interesting situation. The points with how things transpired so far in this event.
But in the meantime, there goes Rogers on the inside of Langland. There goes D'Amelio on the inside of Quinton Moore, Rogers' teammate, and it's very likely he's going to make short notice of the 98 car. There it goes. Hernandez is going to fancy a move. Maybe also Miller and Beal, I want to say. Hernandez definitely. There goes Hernandez. They're going to go side by side, but it's going to be a matter of time. There goes Hernandez. There goes Miller as well. Maybe also Beal and Ron Cole actually fancy a move on the 98 car. Lap number 32 should be actually not. Yeah, lap number 32 is in the books. Lap number 33 and. Yeah, quite a weird race for being your first ever race here in the PSRLA booth, huh?
Yeah, you can say that, definitely. Considering, guess who picked the current leader right now?
In the meantime, there goes...
I guess it must be that big guy Luck, who knows at this point.
Actually, come to think of it, I guess we could sort of call this. In the meantime, there goes D'Amelio on the outside of Paris Hernandez, and actually come to think of it, I called it. I named this series the series that defies expectations, and right now this is exactly, exactly defying expectation because okay. And this is exactly what you call defying expectation, because usually something like this doesn't happen up until like the very end of the race, not at the middle half of it, during caution pit stops.
Yeah, you could say that, definitely. I guess the racing gods decided to throw us a bit of an unpredictable moment there during the middle of the race.
In the meantime, it's still only 5 cars here on the lead lap. Actually, I think it was 6, but Paris actually managed to lap Rogers again. I'm not too sure. Ooh!
Whoa! That was a little bit close there, but go for it.
Yeah, considering these guys were originally the top dogs at the beginning of the season. Yeah, you could say no love lost for these guys. I mean, there goes Kudashov into the pits, and he's definitely gonna get a lap now. And considering that now he's a lap down, he's gonna lose a lot of positions right now. There goes, I think that's okay. That's Dylan Ware. There goes Dent on the inside of Andrew Williams. Actually, there we go. That, as you can see, the 18 has lost his hood after that crash. There goes Ken and Chris and Lineback. Chris is gonna make short notice of the 20 car. Okay, they're still juggling for positions right now. D'Amelio is. Is on the preferred line, but it's too far away to try and overtake on Rogers. He's definitely going to try something on Rex, unless Miller has anything to say about it, which doesn't look like it. He's going to settle behind the 37 checker flag car. There goes D'Amelio on the outside of Rex, and essentially, yeah. There goes D'Amelio past the 42 of Rex. There's at least one championship rival behind them. And now he has to deal with the other one right in front of him. In the meantime, there goes Perez, who's actually come to think of it, if it wasn't for the fact that that De Oliveira is literally just one whisper away from getting lapped. This is 1 and 2 essentially are the 1 and 2 in the standings are going to be 1 and 2 on track.
And considering where they are right now, and looking at Becker on the side with laps taking down, probably not the way we expected.
So 6 laps to go in the FirstTennessee 250, a race. Well, actually, I guess we can call the race a race of all time. I mean, I know. We're throwing, me and Nigel are throwing this this term a lot, and we're probably, I mean, at this point, we're probably saying so many times that we'll be forced to actually pay AG royalties for that one. But come on, there's no other way you can actually describe this.
Definitely not. As 5 laps to go here at Nashville. I'm pretty sure that car, the number 43, is going to be happy here. That driver. What is there to say about that right now?
And there goes Perez. And there goes Perez in the pits. Ooh, okay.
Maybe door pitting here.
So Perez is in the pits. Rogers, D'Amelio, Miller, and Marco. Somebody else is going to follow him, and it's going to be Dent and Hobbs. I think Benny Moore is not going to go to the pits. I want to say no. Now, pretty much all these guys are going to lap themselves, pretty much. But, yeah, I don't think it's going to be enough. Especially considering that these guys might also pit. There it goes. There goes De Oliveira into the pits. Taylor, Quayle, Langland, Beal into the pits. And actually, let's check. Ooh, that's... it wasn't all that close. But regardless, there goes Perez. I think he should still be the leader of the race.
Well, yeah, definitely, with having almost the entire field like a lap down as well.
And there goes Perez rejoining the field, and now we're gonna have a very, very hard time figuring out who's the actual leader. There goes Ard on the outside of Perez. There goes Chris Lineback, Hernandez, and no, that's not Hernandez. That's Little. And let's see who is going to be the ticker. And no, Charnard is the leader of the race.
Where's what happened there? Did Charnard short pit?
Holy moly, folks! No, never mind. There goes.
No, you're kidding. Never mind.
Never mind. That was short-lived. But regardless, Paris is going to take the lead of the race again, and yeah, at this point, there's at this point it's almost a guarantee at this point, unless we get a late caution, but it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. And even then, if we get a caution, all Paris has to do is just cross the line, and that caution is not going to matter.
Here we go here for Perez. One more time around. White flag in the air for the 43.
And one more lap around for Justin Perez, who I think already has a win under his belt, I want to say. Where is he? Where is he in the standings? Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna check that one later. But in the meantime, there goes Perez into turn 3 and into turn 4 and out of turn 4. And Justin Perez is going to win the FirstTennessee 250. What was that all about?
Goodness me. I didn't expect that for my first time in the booth, if you want me to be honest with you. Especially considering picking the Perez to actually win this race too. That's another one on the board I didn't expect to get.
And actually, I really checked. And no, this is actually the first win overall for Justin Perez. So, I mean, hey, if you have to make it your first, then might as well make it a big one.
Might as well, especially capitalizing on the entire pit road shenanigans of going under yellow.
And actually, I just found out that D'Amelio has finished 8th. So from losing possible points in the standings to actually gaining. But we will talk about in a little bit later. But the day belongs to Justin Perez. And so, Justin Perez wins the FirstTennessee 250, his first win of the season. Amazingly enough, I honestly thought they actually won another race, but yeah, whatever. Second is Bernardo de Oliveira. Third is Zachary Taylor, who are the only three cars on the lead lap. And actually, I have no idea if this is the FirstTennessee 250, a PSRLA National Series race, or the 1986 Monaco Grand Prix. But in the meantime, but there we go. Only 3 laps on the lead lap. Genius D'Amelio finishes in 8th place, as we said earlier, and amazingly enough, that went from losing points in the championship to actually gaining, because Brandon Rogers finishes in 14th, and Carlos Rex is in. Actually, where is he, Carlos Rex? I don't. Oh, it's in 17th. Okay. So, Andrew Williams is 3 laps down, and Kurashov, Santi Messi, Michael Sheeran, David Heller, and Nia Marinacci are our DNFs. Actually, I wasn't aware Kurashov actually retired. But, yeah, I guess.
I believe, I guess something happened with the 99 when they told him they were not trying to risk a yellow or anything.
So, oh boy. So, what can be said about this race that hasn't said already in this 45 laps? I honestly have nothing. I honestly have nothing else to say, because you've already seen what this race was. Do you have anything to say?
If you want my 2 cents on the situation, yeah, good luck with that. Honestly, this was probably one of the weirdest races I've had the pleasure of even seeing, considering the chances of caution happening during pit stops to happen, plus with the weird blip of John Ard leading the lap, and everything in between. I have to say this, I hope to be in the booth again, that's for sure. We might have another random wild race for it. Other than that,
well, it's definitely gonna be next week, because I think I said that we're gonna have another break, and actually, this actually the next break after this race is gonna be the last one, because after that break we're gonna have a long stretches of races, and we won't have another break up until the very end of the season. I think before we're gonna get a lap 20, race 27, then a break, and then the finale. So yeah, in case Hergel knew what he was doing, or Hergel and Hergo Beretta knew what they were doing when they were making the schedule. As per usual, we are not going to show the updated championship standings after the race. If you want to do so, however, you should check the official PSRLA Discord server. Link is in the description, and that's the only way you can check the standings, because at this point the QR code is long dead. This has been a special presentation of the 2024 PSRLA Grand National Series for the 47 Network. I'm Alex Vitale.
Yeah, I'm Jeffrey Finka.
And we'll see you next time for round 18 of the championship, which is not going to be next week, but the week after at Pocono Raceway. So, yeah, that is going to be quite a race. So long, everybody, from Nashville. Gracias again to Justin Perez.